Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Scarehouse. Woo! Welcome back to Crypto Scarehouse. I am Harry Potter, and today I am with Voldershort.
Voldershort at your service. Today we have a frightful show for you. We are going to take a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano. Then we have some spooky crypto tales to tell you. After that, we have a trick or treat. And finally, at the end of the show, we will be presenting you with our ghoulish quiz. At the end of the show,
That sounds like good.
TA by, of course, yours truly, Harry Plotter.
I left the music too loud. I forgot to. Thank you, Franjifer. Thank you very much. I forgot to turn it down.
One job.
So
One job he's got.
I've got this thing. I've pressed all the buttons. I've got to do everything else. I've got the comments down here. He's got gloves on. He said I can't do anything.
So, without further ado, Brogan.
Yes.
Harry, sorry.
Yes.
Can you please tell us if the markets are pumpkin?
One. I'm gonna count up every time you do a joke. Okay. All right. Yes, we can move on to the prices.
What I really want to know is, has the bull run started yeti? That's what I really want to know.
We've got some new sounds. If you were here last stream, or actually, I'll probably read the comments. There's some comments.
What comments do we have? Do you know it's very difficult to drink with these hands? I need to use two
Byron
hands.
Giss, hi guys, nice hat and Brogan. Thank you very much. This was custom made. It's artisan. I made it myself. There's another one. I can't find it.
I am drinking the blood of Justin Sun tonight. Highly enjoyable.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being at the start of the stream. We thank everybody at the end, but thank you for being
it's nice.
The initial people to join the stream. Nice to see you all. We have a crow.
We do have a crow.
We got bats.
We have bats.
Got fireworks. That's all. There's a sound effects we've got today, so be ready to hear all of them and more throughout the entire stream as I get bored.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Markets.
So, let's get the boring stuff out of the way. Dominance. Bitcoin, 52.8%.
Falling slightly. It was 53%.
Right. And 17.1% on Ethereum.
That's fallen by the wayside. That's down from 20% in the summer. So that's fallen away. What is Bitcoin at? Are we at 35,000 yet?
$34,328.
We're stuck in the same range we've been stuck at now since last week. But obviously Harry Plotter is going to tell us how we're going to get out of this. Will it be on the 22B train, I wonder?
Is it 22B?
I don't know, but I'm guessing.
Was
it the 2B? 2B?
Well, 9 3/4.
9 3/4, that's
obviously.
it.
You know, and we have to hit the invisible wall. Have to hit the invisible wall and brake and towards the train where we can get on the train.
That's what they do. So what's pumping?
Let's see.
What's pumpkin?
There you go. There you go.
I forgot.
2.
Let's carry on.
Thorchain. And if you heard here last stream when I was on, you probably know how I feel about Thorchain.
Thorchain up.
When is it not up?
I don't know. We did look at Thorchain about 3 weeks ago. To be fair, even Gala, which we called out maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago.
That was up.
Even Gala is now up 35%.
Yeah, we never lose. Like I said at the time, we never lose.
The two biggest losers we had were Gala and ApeCoin. ApeCoin was at $1.05, and I think we called it to go up, and it just kept coming down.
That must have been. I don't remember that too much.
That's fine. It's fine. You know what that's called?
What?
In crypto influencer circles, that's called. Actually, I shouldn't really say. That's selective memory. That's when all you ever remember are the good pumps.
Right. Okay. Well, why remember the bad ones?
Exactly. Right. So what's lost in the last?
Well,
I am absolutely cooking in this outfit.
My hairline is itching from this, but anyway. Thorchain 9.96.
Okay.
Arweave 9. We haven't gone through this yet, so we're going.
All right. Okay.
Arweave. That's another one we talked about a bunch. So yeah, like I say, we never lose. We always win. Not fashion advice. Don't always listen to me or you or anybody online. Always do your own research.
Yep.
9.23%. Arweave up, very nice. Solana, absolute run. This has been doing.
We are on a tear with Solana, and if you remember the stream where Brogan predicted that if it broke $30, it would head up towards $32 and $34. And where are we now?
$34.90.
$34.90.
Can't say I lie.
Why listen to Crypto Banter? Why listen to George? Why listen to anyone when you've got Harry Plotter?
Yes, I went to wizard school for this.
Exactly.
I went to wizard school for this. You can see on my hat and my attire that I clearly went to wizard school, and my black wand.
Exactly. He doesn't need wands. He's got candles.
Of course. And trend lines.
Perfect.
Anyway,
right,
losers.
We're going to be here all night at this rate. What's down?
Well, we should probably be here till 3 a.m. That's when the
Bitcoin.
spooky hour happens. Wrong one. Wow.
Right, where are we? Where are we? with the
5.56.
losers?
Gala stands for.
Yeah, but Gala's been on a massive...
Right, it's 40%. Yeah, it's a
40%,
trip.
it's 40%.
You know, if you're sprinting at full speed.
Don't forget the
trip
price target you had for Gala. The first price target was 3 cents. And what are we now? 2 cents. Exactly. So we've still got a 50% to go on Gala.
So, you know.
And that's minimum. Because don't forget, this coin was at 60 cents in the last bull run. It's got the Walking Dead franchise.
Oh.
Right? No. It's not a Halloween thing. There's no need to... We don't need sound effects.
Oh.
But the Walking Dead franchise is going to bring 500,000 people to crypto. So let's not worry too much about it. It is going to massively pump in the bull run. If it's at 2 cents now, gets back to all-time high, that's a 30x from here. Not financial advice. I did hold Gala in the last bull run, and I did sell out at about 40, 45 cents. I'm not going to be buying back into Gala anytime soon, but I do think it's something. If you're looking at GameFi, we have got a new show coming up as well. We're going to have like a gaming combat show where we look at different coins, and then there's a pro and there's an anti-coin, and we're going to be doing that soon as well. So that's something exciting to look out for. Yep. And Gala will be on the show, as will Star Atlas, as will Sand, as will Mana. So look out for that as well. Right, let's
I just want to read some comments because I don't want to
go for the comments.
Tariq, the old witch of the West, is back. But yes, I did not get killed by that house. I actually stuck under it, stuck in the pipes, came out from the toilet, ran off again, and now I'm here. Yeah. Helping you guys with crypto.
It's the same thing when there's housework to be done as well. Let me point that out as well, Tariq. Next.
George Numero scary. Yes, we are very scary.
We are.
Especially him.
Right. Sound effects. Right, let's move on.
Thank you for...
It's becoming like one of those. What was that sketch called with those 3 clowns? Oh, I can't remember what it was called. It's like an Albert and Costello sketch. Are you ready? We're not going to get through the show at this rate, Harry.
We will get through the show.
Okay. Keep your head
Thank you for the pumpkins and your hammers. I really appreciate that. George says, BTC fall, I have fear. Yes, what did we talk about? We said there was going to be... Oh, we're talking about that. Talking about that, yeah. Stay in tune. Stay tuned. We are going to be talking about that.
I'm Mr. Bear as far as the price is concerned, but I'm less bearish this month than I was in
Voldershort,
September.
as a name.
Yeah, I was very bearish in September. We're going to go through that when we get to the Bitcoin charts.
Tariq says that Mike is suffering.
I am suffering. I suffer from my art, Tariq. What people don't understand is we come on here to try and help people, but I've got the added disadvantage of having to sit next to Harry Potter as well.
I've gone through the comments. Okay, I've gone through the comments.
Okay.
So let's swiftly flap our wings and move on to the next part of the show.
Which is Bitcoin.
Yes, ZomBTC.
ZomBTC, that's the one. So if you're new here, while Brogan's bringing up the...
so I've got to press 15 buttons just to move on.
While he's bringing up the article. We do a hybrid show. We do the news and we do the TA to do with the coins. So today we're going to look at Bitcoin information, then we're going to look at the chart. We're going to do the same thing with Cardano, same thing with ETH. We're going to look at some information about it, then we're going to get straight into the charts. Then we have some news, then we do the quiz. So it's a hybrid show. We're not a TA channel. We don't profess to be a TA channel, but we like to throw in our charts because, believe it or not, Harry Potter does know what he's talking about.
I hope so.
Hope so. Right, what's Cathy Wood done?
ARK Invest offloads GPTC shares amid... I've got a sneeze and I've got a burp at the same time, and it's like overloading me. Shares amid Grayscale's Bitcoin ETF application battle. ARK Invest investor Cathy Wood's firm sold 66,342 units of Grayscale Bitcoin Trust for $1.66 million at a closing price of $25 on October the 18th.
Yep.
The price of Bitcoin, ARK Invest capitalizes on market recovery. Recent reports indicate that Wood, who founded ARK Invest in 2014, has been reshaping her portfolio. Wood divested Grayscale Bitcoin Trust shares while acquiring shares in the cryptocurrency related stock.
Yeah.
On October 28th, the fund sold that amount of GPTC amounted to $1.66 million based on its closing price. The sales align with its broader pattern with the broader pattern of ARK Invest divesting GPTC shares involving the sale of approximately $2.5 million in GPTC shares on October 24th.
So we don't need to read any more of that because I'm going to
No.
tell you what
Okay.
that is useful to know about. So the price of Bitcoin at the start of the year, Brogan, was what, in its teens, wasn't it? $19,000. She's held these for a very long time. Not only has the Bitcoin price gone up, but also GBTC is a trust and it has a discount. So buying those shares, you get them at a 40% discount. That's the equivalent of buying Bitcoin at $12,000. When Bitcoin gets to $34,000, she's 3x'd her money. And as I've said on many channels and in many posts on the various different channels we're on right now, we make a point of saying that you never go broke taking profits. So she's 3x'd her money in less than a year. She's taking profits, she's divesting, she sold some Coinbase shares recently as well. It's nothing to worry about. She's taking profits because at some point there could be a correction and she'll buy back in. So it's a good article to explain that taking profits isn't a bad thing, even at these prices. Even if we think Bitcoin's going to go to $150,000, taking a profit now when you bought at $20,000, selling at $40,000 to take that profit, it's still not going to be a bad thing for you to do because there's always going to be movements to the downside. Nothing ever goes up forever. Nothing ever goes down forever. So all that being said, I will pass back to you so you can have a look at the charts.
Okay.
Are we going to hit 35,000 or are we going to do what I'm dreading and are we going to fall to $28,800?
Well, let's have a looking at the.
Oh, we
Golden
also
Cross.
have
Oh, click the wrong thing.
another bit of news to do with this. This is breaking news. Bitcoin has a golden cross, which you are going to look at as well.
Subscribe.
I'll pass it back to you.
There we go.
Take it away, Harry.
So, by Bitcoin Archive, we have this screenshot here, which shows us if we zoom in. Oh no, I don't know if it'll let us. Oh god, I've zoomed in 500% to the website. Hold on. Let me open up the image in a new area so I can zoom into it. It zooms in for me.
So
There we go.
there you go.
Yeah, so here is the demonstrate golden cross here at this point. Blue is
Basically, it's the moving averages.
Right, okay.
I've done the research for this, so I'll help you out, right? So otherwise, we're going to be here forever. So basically, the moving averages cross over, and that becomes a golden cross. Now, the one important thing to know about this, if a golden cross happens when the price is going down, it signifies that the price is going to crash.
Okay.
If this happens when the price is moving up, it signifies that we could see another massive move to the upside.
Right.
In general, if it happens during a move up, we see more movement up.
Okay.
If it happens on the way down, we see movement. Because basically, it's like a crossover of the 200-week and the 50-week moving average, isn't it? So it basically means that we're now starting to see higher prices than we were or lower prices than we were. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
So that's why I wanted to highlight that because it's just happened.
All right.
So we can move straight onto the chart now if you want.
Okay, fine.
I just wanted to have that in there so people know that we've just had a golden cross. I think it happened. It's happened in the last 72 hours, I think.
Right. So it still has yet to play out.
It hasn't played out, no.
Okay.
And the thing is, I said on the stream on Saturday, or maybe even Friday, we've had a bull pennant on Bitcoin now for about 4 or 5 days, and it hasn't played out. That's something else that's happened. So we have a bull pennant. Yeah, we have a bull pennant, and it's on multiple ranges, multiple hourly ranges, and we've got the golden cross. $40,000, which I said probably a week and a half, 2 weeks ago now, is still on the table. We've got to get past 38,000, but 40,000 is a realistic target. I would never have said that in September. In September, I would have said holding 25,000. That was what we needed to do.
Yeah.
And what we don't need to do that anymore because I don't think we're going to come down that far.
No.
So what's the chart telling you?
Well, I'm trying like format it so we can actually see when I want to talk about something. There we go. I wanted to move in so I can show the RSI trend line and the one here which shows the divergence.
Have we got bullish or bearish divergence?
I'm going to bring the chart up. For both of.
No, I'm just saying. Is it bullish or bearish? That's what I'm waiting here with bated breath.
Things right. Just for me as well, but so I can demonstrate.
You can show people, yeah.
Right, because there's hidden divergence and regular, and I like making a point of describing. Oh, I've opened up the. Hold on.
Don't worry about it.
We can find the image. Here it is. Because on regular, bearish regular, you can draw it on the lower end and it can be hidden bullish, and it's all based on the movement of the price of how the price is already going, based on how you can see here. You know the price on the bullish. See how the price is going down slowly.
Yeah.
And then it shoots back up.
Yeah.
How on the bullish price, obviously makes sense because it's the angle. Price is going up. Yeah, it's still it's just a continuation of the movement. So it's either RSI and the price are going in similar directions, then it doesn't mean anything. But if the RSI is going down but the price is still going up, as you can see in this hidden bullish divergence, it just means that the price will continue to go in a direction.
Yeah.
So you could kind of use it as a way of seeing how long a run up is going to last for, in a way. So it's kind of weird. So we can see, we were going up. We were like in this area here, as this was like the strongest of going down. We're going. So it's, all this says is we're going to continue going where we are. So it's not like it's.
So we've got hidden bullish divergence.
Yeah.
Wow, wasn't expecting that.
So yeah, I'll make sure. I'm going to zoom out so I can see.
What I think would be a really good idea, by the way, while you're looking at these things, is maybe we should have an hour one night where we do like an extra show and we just go through like RSI, bullish divergence.
As a description. I mean, what's funny about divergences is like technically you're never going to be wrong what you say, unless they're going in the same direction. As long as you can notice. The
longer the time frame with divergence, the more chance you've got of it actually happening.
Yeah.
So the other week, like I said to you at end of last week, Ethereum had massive bullish divergence, and then what happened? It moved up like 8%, 7%.
Brogan does magic with magic internet money. I mean, add two and two together, magic internet money and magic. Web3 Superstar for that.
Web3 Superstar, welcome to the stream.
Yes.
As you can see, Web3, I have been cursed. My hands are unable to grab a phone tonight. So you have my...
Wrong one.
All right. You have all my attention tonight, and probably the last night you'll have all of my attention. Right, let's get cracking. So we've got bullish divergence. Is that going to take us above 35,000?
Well, I mean, we're pretty close if you see here. So
what are we now?
34,368.
Right,
so
okay.
this divergence was basically just telling us that we're not going down.
Fine.
We're going to continue to move how we were going, and how we were going was a slow because obviously the RSI is going down, but this isn't like the biggest jump up in like higher lows.
What price? What time frame is this?
4 hour.
Okay.
Right.
What about daily?
Let's
Look
have
at
a
daily
look.
for us.
I think this area on the day is pretty
Because I
small.
think daily's got the bullish, the bull pennant on it.
Of the little triangle thing.
Yeah, I think it's. I think we're looking at 38,000. But like I say, I'm only bullish because the charts have that information in them. That's the only reason I'm bullish. I'm not bullish. I don't just pull that out of thin air. I'm bullish because the charts look really good. The longer the time frame it looks good, the better it is. We've got green. What's the word? Basically, we've got multiple signals showing a move up, and that's I think where we're looking.
So the pennant is this little triangle thing, looks like a little flag.
And then you take the line.
Yeah, you basically move it up.
Yeah,
and that's the process. And if you see, it's pretty much directly at 40.
Yeah,
and this is on the day, so this is a bit of a longer term.
Yeah,
so this is going to happen. This is going to play out over a while. So we've got a lot of things. We've got the cross.
Yeah.
Which and as you're saying, telling us all that the cross, depending on the movement, how it's going, similar with like hidden divergence.
Yeah.
Similar. However it's moving kind of depends on how it's gonna affect the price.
Yeah.
And that was being, we're going up as the cross is occurring, which means we should in theory go up. We've got hidden divergence, which means we should continue.
Hidden bullish divergence.
Yeah. So hidden base. A simple way of putting hidden is we shouldn't flip. We shouldn't flip our price movement, and the price movement was a slow uptrend. So we shouldn't go. So that basically tells us we shouldn't go down anytime soon.
Yeah.
We've got a bullish pennant where you move it. So this is more of a long term.
Yeah.
Move this up, and this reached to 40,000.
49,000.
And the golden cross is telling us that we should hit. We should go up higher.
which for Web3 is fantastic because he is a Mr. Perma Bear. Mr. Perma Bull. So $40,000 on the cards by next week. That's where we're thinking it's going to go. Not financial advice, of course. But I think once we get past 35, I think it's a short jump up to 38. Right, I think we need to crack on. I don't even know what time it is because I don't have a phone. I think we need to crack on and get on to delirium or delitherium or whatever the word is that we're going to use for this.
So I've got to do everything. Give me a sec.
Yes, to do everything today because, as I say, I've been cursed.
Yeah.
I think I need a manicure.
That's the wrong one again. Wait.
Is it? Okay, carry on.
I try and do
Can
things.
we limit it to one every 5 minutes?
No, the ghost was for like, oh my god, spooky, you've been cursed. And then you're going, oh my god. And then I'll go, no, all right. And I click the one where we're supposed to do that.
Okay.
And then you complain.
Nobody cares. Nobody listening cares. Nobody listening cares. Let's get cracking. What are we on today? Is this Ethereum next?
He's been cursed with these hands, and he's been cursed with rudeness.
What's next?
I'm going to make sure that my down arrow is down.
Down arrowed.
I think it's down arrowed. What? Carabuna.
Perfect.
I hope it is.
Is this to do with the shorts, or is this Cardano?
Cardano.
Oh, it's Cardano. Okay. Is this the Benjamin Cowan article?
Should be. Read the comments quickly.
Big fan of Benjamin Cowan if he's listening to us, which he won't be. But if he was, I'm a big fan.
George Numenor, BTC full top. Well, a lot of things, I've just discussed, a lot of things point towards us continuing to go up. So, not financial advice, do your own research, do your own TA.
The biggest thing on the horizon is Wednesday, the FOMC meeting, which is basically where they decide where interest rates in America are going to go. Most people are saying that we've plateaued and we're not going to see a rate hike, and that's been priced in. So, if they raise if they raised interest rates next Thursday, that could cause some downward movement. But everything in the chart shows up. I think there's a 95% certainty that there's going to be no interest rate hike on Wednesday or Thursday this week. But George, it could very well be that they do put rates up one more time, and that would see us come back down towards maybe 28.8. 28.8 for me, that's our bottom at the minute. We'd break 30,000 if we came down to it. So 28.8 for me. But the FOMC, I don't think they're going to raise interest. Starts in February or March next year. So they can't be crippling people going into Christmas. And remember, this is the pre-Christmas rate decision.
Yep.
So what they do now will kill Christmas. If it kills Christmas, it kills Joe Biden's chance of winning the next election. So just bear that in mind as well. They might, technically they could possibly want to put it up, but politically they're not going to. Right.
Yep. TRX Lover, hi, hello. I'm glad you can join us. Hope you enjoy the stream.
I have some red envelopes for people watching there. I just don't know how to drop them properly.
Yeah, if you could tell us, then please do.
If you could explain in the chat how we drop the red envelopes, because every time we try and drop more than one, it doesn't work. And we'd have to do it 100 times to drop the boxes. But we do have boxes for you on that channel. We just don't know how to do it properly. So bear with us. Right, so what's Ben Cowan had to say?
Bear with us. Crypto analyst Benjamin Cowan says a Fed pivot and altcoin rallies won't happen until this occurs. A widely followed crypto analyst says that the Federal Reserve will likely keep rates higher for longer at the expense of risk on assets like altcoins until something breaks. In a new strategy session, crypto trader Benjamin Cowan tells his YouTube subscribers that the Federal Reserve won't care to cut interest rates until the S&P 500 witnesses a severe corrective move.
Yeah, but that's stating the obvious. Right, to get inflation under control, Ben, what do you have to do? You have to get unemployment up, you have to destroy the housing market, right, and then you have to destroy the stock market. They're three things, they're the three pillars that you have to smash. Why do you have to get inflation down? Because prices make everybody poorer. So you have to make more people unemployed to bring... I can't actually see you when I do that. I should be doing it talking to the camera, shouldn't I? Yeah. You need to make people unemployed. You need to stop people buying houses. And you need to stop people spending money. And all of those things bring inflation down. And then you can move on. So, of course, things have to break. The banks have been breaking since January.
Yeah.
We've lost 20 banks in America because they were over-leveraged. Things are breaking. They're just breaking behind the scenes. So he is right. They are not going to start dropping interest rates this time, maybe not until February or March. But they're not going to put them up. The house market is stalling. People can't afford food. If they put it up again, it's going to kill Christmas in America. And that's unforgivable because in America, they only get 2 weeks of holiday a year. If you kill their Christmas, you've killed Joe Biden's chances of winning the next election. He's never going to allow that to happen. So Ben might argue till the cows come home that his charts are correct, but he's got to look at what Joe Biden wants.
Yep.
Sorry.
Okay.
Had a little rant there. Can't help it. I don't like people who just look at one thing.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. And I know he looks at the charts, he looks at numbers, I know he looks at all these things, but you have to look at the political side as well. What is it? I'll stop now.
As long as the stock market remains elevated, Cowen believes that the Bitcoin dominance chart which tracks a percentage of the total market cap that belongs to Bitcoin, will continue to rise, causing many altcoins to lag behind the crypto king. Cowen also says that historically, Bitcoin dominance tends to reverse its uptrend when the Fed begins the rate cutting cycle. Until then, he expects crypto investors to redirect their capital from altcoins to Bitcoin.
Absolutely, he is right on that. But he is also like, you know that man that walks around with the big sign that says the end is nigh. The end is nigh, the end is nigh. That's Ben Cowen, because he's constantly talking about Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance, everything bleeds against Bitcoin. ETH bleeds against it. Today on Twitter, he published a chart showing that ETH was bleeding against Bitcoin. That's what happens at this point in the market. Everything bleeds against Bitcoin. And if you don't know what bleed means, it's basically the price of Bitcoin is going up faster than every other altcoin. So it means holding Bitcoin is a better way to hold your cryptocurrency than holding it in, say, Cardano or Solana or whatever else it might be. That's what it's saying. The problem is we're not all experts. We don't know how to tell you to buy Solana or Cardano or XRP to beat that run. So our advice is always have a portfolio that has all the coins you want for the next bull run. Ben talks about buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, and then time the sell into altcoins, which is great if you really know what you're doing like he does, but most of us don't.
No.
Should we have a look at Ethereum? If we keep talking about Ben, I have a funny feeling that I might actually fully metamorphosize on the stream because I'm fighting it off at the minute. It's only in my hands.
I didn't move everything. All right.
Look at that.
Wait there.
The power of Stream Deck. What's Ethereum got going for it?
Oh, I've gone down twice. There we go.
Perfect. Look at that. Magic.
All right. Galaxy Digital just opened a massive long on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Galaxy Digital seems to be bullish on Bitcoin and Ethereum, as revealed by the latest data. The blockchain company recently invested.
Are we not looking at the Cardano chart?
You said move on to the Ethereum.
All right, okay, fair enough, yeah.
I'm going to
right.
go look at it.
No, you're right. We're going to run out of time. What time is it, by the way?
It's 8:30. Well, then we run out of time. We'll just spend more time on the thing.
Let's go to Ethereum.
Well, the faster we get over this, the more time.
I tell you what, why don't you do that article and then look at both charts? That'd make it easier.
Blockchain company recently invested heavily in Bitcoin and Ethereum positions amidst the ongoing increase in price. While quoting data from DeFi portfolio tracker DBank, Look On Chain showed that Galaxy Digital deposited 4,168 WBTC worth $142 million and 16,000 Ethereum worth $28.6 million into ARV and Compound.
That's a good chunk of change.
Yeah, just a bit.
Good chunk of change.
So there's the on-chain data of it. Galaxy Digital makes huge deposits into DeFi protocols.
You know the one thing I'd say about this?
Yeah.
I hope they're not making a grave mistake. Have I told you that you look like the Witchfinder General tonight? Harry.
No, you haven't.
Voldershort.
The level of interest in DeFi protocols for this proposed. What? The level of interest in DeFi protocols for the purpose of investing in cryptocurrencies is a shadow of what it was in 2021 during the peak of
DeFi season.
the
DeFi
boom.
season, of course we did.
For instance, data from DeFi aggregator DeFi Llama puts the current total value locked of the ARPod protocol at $5.4 billion.
$1 billion. I'm going to say 5.
But I really undercut that then.
You did, yeah. By a factor of 100.
Actually, it's a factor of 100. You know what? No, I want to do a sound effect.
Good. Next. Well, yeah, I'm trying to not rant at everything you're talking about today. That's my problem, especially when it comes to people like Ben.
Right. So basically, okay. So it's going along. ETFs. ETFs are a better way for conventional investors to enter into the crypto industry than current market products.
We've said this plenty of times.
Yeah.
I know there's lots of Bitcoin maxis out there that don't want ETFs because it gives all the power to BlackRock and Vanguard and Fidelity. But if we want retail, we want institutional investors, we have to have these ETFs because all the money that you've brought into crypto is not going to be enough to push the price to $250,000. We need it to be part of the 401ks or whatever they're called in America. We need it to be part of people's ISAs in the UK. We need it to be part of people's portfolios. If we took 1% of everybody's pension portfolio and put it into crypto, it would be a 10x by tomorrow, which would put Bitcoin at $350,000.
Yep.
Roughly. It would go up more, but for argument's sake. So don't be too overly keen to be a Bitcoin maxi. The same with KYC. We need KYC. Bitcoin cannot be a fully anonymous transaction in the future. It has to be regulated. It has to be known where things are going. So when you see stuff like this and there is ETF action, just remember it's a good thing. The same way that regulation is a good thing.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Oshan, good morning. Good morning to you too.
Good morning.
Hope you enjoyed the Halloween stream, our special Halloween stream, a day before Halloween, to ward off the evil spirits of crypto, which will bring the prices down. Naughty, not spirits.
Ghoulie Gensler is being exercised as we speak.
Yep. I'm not putting on muscle.
Hmm?
I'm not just putting on muscle.
No.
No.
There's no gains.
If you look at him.
There is no gains.
There's no gains when
Gary
it comes to
Gensler is
physicalities.
concerned.
That's very true.
No gains.
Let's go to the Ethereum charts, and then we'll go back to Cardano. And I'm always making sure I'm always making sure that I'm keeping up with the buttons, keeping up with what I need to do.
Where are we looking for Ethereum? We had the big move up.
Oh yeah, I remember talking about this.
Are we?
Oh, look at that!
Can I ask a question? Are we sitting above the support band at this moment in
Yeah.
time? Right, perfect. That's all I want to know.
So as I said,
As you said on
that stream.
Saturday, I think we covered Ethereum on Saturday.
Yeah. Oh, it's not okay. Well, it hasn't really moved as much as I said it was. Well, no, I thought we were looking back here then on Tuesday, but yeah, it's the same thing.
We covered it last week. I don't
Right. So there's not really much. Oh no, I was on the 4 hour, wasn't I? There we go. That's more of. Here we go. That's what I was talking about. That's still Thursday. Okay, so basically, it's done what I said though. To be fair, this was hidden. As I didn't actually put that out on the stream though.
Yeah.
But you can see it was moving up, and I said this during the time when we were doing the TA that it was all the charts look the same.
Everything. The same.
And they have played out pretty similar. So it was going up. It's had this movement forward of a general upwards idea, and we can see after we drew this till now it has gone up.
What's the price?
It's currently 1804.
1804. So it's held 18,000. That's 1800. That's decent.
Yeah, and we have bounced off this price point, which was volume. Again, the volume hasn't rendered. If I zoom out, maybe it might render.
So where are we looking then? I know we're looking up. Where's the next price for Ethereum if we follow the hidden bullish? Are we looking at 1850, 1830?
Yeah, 1850. We've punched the wall twice with that price point.
Yeah.
I see us going back there again. We got to 1822 here. Obviously, if I go into 1 hour, there's probably a volume point of 1822.
Yeah.
So we got there, and then we kind of fell all the way down to 1784, and then we're coming back up. So we've come down here multiple times. We've come down again. We've come back up because this is a Fibonacci level, so it's not going to take just a little trip to fall down there. Upper end, 1851. I've done it twice now, but the Bitcoin's the overruler.
And if Bitcoin flies, Ethereum,
which we expect it to do.
Which we expect it to do. The thing is, when you've got hidden bullish on Bitcoin and Ethereum, I mean, if you go out to the daily, the money flow is still going. There's still money coming in, and there's only really one direction we can see in these charts. The problem is, when we see one direction, when everybody sees one direction, and I don't mean the band, when everyone sees the same direction, you know what happens? The whales short the pants off us, and we all get wrecked. That's the minor concern. So although everything is showing us going up, maybe we're going to have another 3 or 4 days of that. Maybe we do punch through 35,000. I still think end of the year target for Ethereum could be about $2,000. I think if we can go into next year at $2,000, that'd be amazing. And I have shown that in the charts before. Whereas, look at where we were in September, I was predicting $1,000, $1,200 for Ethereum. We've come a long way in 4 weeks, but that's all down to the ETF news. Yep. Right, so what time is it?
It is 8:38. I've drawn this little flag here, which you can see. I think I'm being a bit positive though.
Optimistic.
Yeah, because I'm doing on the where we've got up to. Is it the actual candle? Is it the line? Because I know the line's where it reached top off.
It's hard to say. I can't really see.
There's always specifics about it. It's always like, okay, where
it's just a rough line. You just draw a rough line of the pump, and then you drag that line to the tip of your bull pennant, and that shows you roughly where it could possibly go to.
Right, so let's just do this.
But the thing with Bitcoin is, it ties in with everything else. So 38,000 is one way of drawing it. 40,000 is another way of drawing it. There's multiple ways to draw it. Ethereum's the same thing. Ethereum, you're going to show $2,000.
Yeah.
Or if it's not $2,000, it might be $1,950.
Yeah. Well, I've drawn this line. This is really optimistic. Actually, I don't think this is probably.
What's the price?
It's like it goes up to like 1950.
What's I've just said?
What?
That's literally what I've just said.
I was too busy drawing it.
Right. So basically, my two price targets for Ethereum at 1950 or 2000. Why 1950? Because there is huge psychological resistance at 2000.
Right.
So if you're going to sell, or if you're going to hit a price, you're going to hit 1950. The same way I said 28,800 before. Why do I keep saying 28.8? Why do I keep saying 33.2 or 34.2? Because 34.2, 32, 32.2, whatever you want to look at, they are resistance levels that sit above the rounded prices. So people try and front run the shorts and the longs. People try and front run the price action.
Yep.
So if you were to say to me, right, there's resistance at $2,000 on Ethereum, what should I do? I'd say sell it at 1950.
Yeah,
the same thing with Bitcoin. Where would I sell Bitcoin? I'd sell it at 38,800. Why? Because you are front running all of those sales at 40,000. So it's a psychological thing rather than a charts thing.
Yeah.
But like you've just shown, it's 1950. That's exactly where I said it would go to.
Yeah, well, if
it plays out.
Yeah, so I've got 1955, drawn a line there.
Yeah.
Got our price point, we're going to, put a little sticky note in our brains and put it at the back.
Now then, what I think we do is skip Cardano, because we only covered it last week. Quickly, very quickly, we're at 30 cents on Cardano. My upward move isn't really above 40 cents for Cardano, so it's a 30% upside. That's going to take a lot of getting to. So I think 30 cents for me, 32 cents, 34 cents for me is a good price. Remember what I said as well. If you can buy Cardano at 25, 30 or 35 cents, it is going to go to $3 to $5 in the next bull run. You are going to 10 to 12x your money in this bull run if you hold Cardano. The same way that you see with the thing with Solana is, I was saying Solana is going to 10x in the next cycle, but we're back at $35. That means we're only going to 8x potentially to get back to the next all-time high. So Cardano for me is a solid bet. The price, it's criminal. The price has been criminal. 30 cents for Cardano is a criminal price. So if you don't have Cardano, I would strongly advise doing your own research, looking at the project, and maybe dipping your toe into Cardano if you don't hold it. Now, should we crack on? What's the first The ghost stories are next.
Okay, so I want to say, but I want this current situation, or this current time we're at right now, I want this to be a transitional period, because it's not been very fun so far. It's been very, it's been very actual, actually information. Who wants that? We want fun, okay? And I haven't done a lot of sound effects, and I haven't done a lot of things, because he's been telling me off, because we need to carry on with the stream. I understand that. But now we've got to the fun part, so we can actually relax now, we can be a bit happier. So, I'm going to kick this off with some crows. And now we're going to move on to...
Are these the scary stories?
Yes.
So, we were going to do... So, let give you a bit of... While you're bringing it up, I'll fill in. I'm the filler tonight, because Brogan's in charge... Harry's in charge of everything else. We were going to do a little bit of a documentary about the murders of all the crypto billionaires that have happened in the last 12 months. And if you don't know about them, go and have a look, because there has been 6... crypto billionaires murdered in the... I can't say that word on certain channels.
Server.
There's 6 people who are no longer with us that have passed on in mysterious circumstances. So we're going to do a bit of a documentary about it. However, we found some really good-looking crypto ghost stories, which Brogan is going to take us through. Are you going to play any like spooky music in the background? Have you got spooky music in the background?
We do have... Hold on, let me turn the music a bit. Hold on. I need to find out which one's the spooky one. There it is. Put that quiet.
Yeah, put that quiet. And then take us away with the spooky stories.
All right. George is getting in the spirit. It said scary Bitcoin BTC. Yes. He's in the spirit now. He's seen the scare of it. It's orange like a pumpkin, and we carve up Bitcoin. It's a scary Bitcoin.
Remember, we don't do this. We're not like this every stream.
No.
We are normal people, believe it or not.
You might be surprised, but...
Yeah. At Christmas, I'm going to be Santa Claus. You're going to be an elf.
Yeah, probably an elf.
Elf.
Like that. Oh,
elf.
Reindeer.
I'm going to be Santa Claus. He could be a reindeer. So that'll be Christmas, but between now and Christmas, it'll just be back to normal. Right, take us away with these scary stories.
You're funny if this is someone's first stream. If this is your first stream... No, we're not Crypto Scare House. We are Crypto Warehouse.
These aren't my real hands. These are not my real hands.
No, these are my real hands.
And our faces are that scary that we don't need makeup.
No, we don't need makeup. No.
We put makeup on Saturday, and
it wasn't scary anymore. It looked good.
Mrs. Fitz actually found me way more attractive with the scary makeup on than she does normally.
Let's move on.
So let's move on.
Crypto Halloween.
Spooky stories, these. I don't know how many there are. We probably don't have to read all of them.
Top.
Yeah?
Top.
How
many top ones?
Yeah, see which ones you like.
Top scariest stories in the history of crypto. Top. Let me transition again. Crypto Halloween 2023. Top scariest stories in the history of cryptocurrency.
These are real, by the way.
As Crypto Halloween 2023 looms around the corner, it's time to gather around at the bonfire and share some of the spookiest stories from the dark corners of the cryptocurrency world. These aren't your typical ghost stories, but they are just as chilling and hair-raising. From hard drives filled with millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin being tossed away, to sinister links wiping out entire digital wallets. The crypto realm is fraught with horrifying tales that could give any Halloween horror movie a run for its money. So grab your flashlight, hold on tight, and let's dive into the bone-chilling world of cryptocurrency horror stories that will have you double checking your virtual wallet and thinking twice before clicking on that suspicious link.
Absolutely. I might actually going to drop a box while you're doing that.
All right. This will be a long one.
I haven't dropped a box for a while.
He's transforming. Oh, he's transformed. He's healing himself of his terrible curse.
I've had the manicurist and I'm fine. Right, let me go and drop a box.
Alright. The tragic tale of James Howells and his lost treasure. Once upon a time in the beautiful valleys of Wales lived a man named James Howells. Way back in 2009, when Bitcoin was a mere child in the digital world, Howells was one of the first few who had the foresight to mine this digital gold. By 2013, he had accumulated a whopping 8,000 Bitcoins. Dear friends, this is where the story takes a tragic turn.
This is the scare story I tell everybody.
Yeah. During a summer cleaning spree in 2013, Howes accidentally threw away the hard drive that held the key to his Bitcoin fortune. Despite this frantic effort to retrieve it, including scouring landfills and contacting numerous data recovery firms, the hard drive remained lost. Today, those 8,000 Bitcoins are worth a staggering $500 million. Can you imagine the heartache, the despair, and the sheer frustration of losing such a vast treasure? This is indeed one of the most harrowing tales in the crypto universe.
Shocking the amount
Terrible.
is lost.
So scary. Malicious link that wiped out power off the god's fortune. In the vast expanse of the internet, lurking in the shadows are tricksters and malevolent beings waiting to pounce on its unsuspecting victims. One such victim was a crypto investor known by the moniker nickname.
Not to be confused with the one in Friends.
No.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. that guy.
R.I.P.
That guy.
Did you see, by the way, I just need to interject this.
Yeah.
Did you see his last video that he put up? So, unfortunately, he passed away, he had a bath and he drowned in his jacuzzi. The last video he put up was a picture of 3 cranberries on a table. Now, the lead singer of the Cranberries also passed away in a bath. Coincidence?
Spooky.
I think not.
If this isn't getting you ready for tomorrow.
This is scary stuff. Right, I've dropped a box for everybody on one side. I'm going to drop a box for other people on the other side now.
All right.
So
one such victim was a crypto investor known by the moniker Power of the Gods. In a tragic turn of events, this investor clicked on a seemingly harmless link that turned out to be a Trojan malware. Like a thief in the night, the malware took control of the investor's system and wiped out their entire digital wallet. Despite reporting the incident to the police, no action could be taken due to the lack of official crypto regulations at the time. This serves as a grim reminder to tread cautiously in the digital world. There are malevolent forces at play. Phantom CEO of Quadra CX and his hidden treasure. The story of Quadra CX is akin to a modern-day pirate tale, complete with hidden treasures and a phantom captain. Gerald Cotton, the CEO of Canadian cryptocurrency exchange Quadriga CX, was the sole holder of the private key of the exchange's assets. In a shocking turn of events, Cotton passed away unexpectedly, taking the key to his grave. This left countless clients in despair, the digital treasures locked away in an impenetrable vault. Among the victims was one unfortunate soul who had converted 500k to Bitcoin in a desperate attempt to escape high-interest bank debt, only to lose it all. The lack of clear regulations and inability to access their funds added to the horror of Quadra CX's clients.
the thing is, they're not like bone chilling, but if you put yourself in the position of some of these people, you're never going to forget it, are you? You know, if you had a laptop, what was it, 8,000 Bitcoin?
In which one?
In the very first one.
Oh, landfill, I think it was
8,000 Bitcoin, which is what now? I can't even work
100
out.
million.
Yeah, a ridiculous amount of money is lost. So they're terrifying in their own way. They're financially terrifying because you've gone from somebody that might have a mortgage, kids, educate. You could have $500 million in your bank account. That's the terrifying thing. Absolutely terrifying.
Yep.
You know what else is terrifying? I've got no drinks left.
I'm just like picking up things, drinking a drink.
Water left.
I will read one more and then we'll read the outro to it.
It's hardcore water, by the way. This is holy water.
Yeah. To ward off the hands.
This is stronger than 25-year-old single malt. This stuff.
Right. And you see, we'll be selling this actually. This is our holy water. You can see it's worked so well. It's actually removed his goblin hands and his yeti hands or whatever.
I'm curing myself on stream.
Yes. See, this is the process.
Any of those other ones you want to go through?
I'll read this last one out.
Okay.
And then read the others.
Sure.
The deleted key of David Akimaya.
Is this the one? Go on, I think I've read this one.
Ukrainian politician David found himself in a precarious situation when he accidentally deleted an encrypted file containing his private key. Before venturing into the world of politics, he was an entrepreneur whose company accepted Bitcoin payments. In a moment of carelessness, he deleted the file containing his private key along with some movies, in an attempt to free up space on his hard drive. This unfortunate mistake cost him dearly, and today he could have been $25 million richer if he had retained access to his wallet. That is scary. That is super scary, guys. That is.
Have you got the one? Because I'm going to tell you, if you haven't got it, I'm going to tell you. The chap who had I don't know if it was a ledger or if it was his PC, and he had a wallet. And if you get the password wrong 6 times, it deletes and scrambles the entire wallet. And it contains, I can't remember if it's 50 or 100 or 200 Bitcoin in it. He has got the password wrong 5 times. He has one password left, and various different hackers have come forward and said that we will do it for 30% of the money. And at this moment in time, I don't know where that is.
Is it a software wallet or is it online? Like on a
I think
website?
it's a software wallet.
Because you could probably just hack the wallet.
Well, this is the thing. That's what the stage. That's the stage he's at. The fact he got it wrong 5 times. He shouldn't have even attempted it 5 times.
No.
You get it wrong once or twice, you think, oh my lord, and then you pass it on to somebody. So he's got one password attempt left, and if he loses, and he loses 100 Bitcoin, that's
3.4 million.
$3.4 million gone. So there you go, there's another one. There's a freebie for you.
Yes. Alongside all the really,
All
if
the-
your knees aren't trembling right now,
There's nothing wrong with you. You've got arthritis.
you're a psycho. That's what
What's
you are.
next?
I was going to read the conclusion because it's
Oh, go on
a bit
then.
funny.
Go on then.
I think this is made by an AI. I think this is written by AI. I'm just going to put that out there.
Yeah.
But anyway. In conclusion, these tales from the cryptocurrency world are indeed chilling and serve as important reminders of the risks and dangers that lurk in the digital realm. Whether it's accidental disposals, malicious links, or unexpected deaths, these stories highlight the need for due diligence, robust security measures, and constant vigilance.
Correct.
As we celebrate the spooky festival of Halloween 2023, let us not forget that the world of cryptocurrency can be equally terrifying. So,
Absolutely.
take heed, protect your digital wealth, and make your crypto investments stay safe and sound this Halloween season.
Exactly.
Very spooky, and I hope you guys are very excited about Halloween,
Absolutely.
as I am. And I hope you're enjoying the stream.
Remember, while you're bringing up the next article, remember, we don't ask often enough. However, please like, love, follow,
Blah, blah, blah.
subscribe, whatever else you need to do other than close the stream down. We stream nearly every single day, normally at 11 a.m. Central European time. Tonight's a special because it's Halloween. We are not always like this. We are normally slightly balding. And we'd love you to follow us because we need every follower we can get before the bull run, because we want to be here for you in the bull run to tell you the best times for you to sell. Now is the best time to be accumulating. In the bull run, you're going to sit there and think, what do I do with my $150,000 Bitcoin? What do I do with my $10,000 Ethereum? So you want to be following us, and we will give you normal advice. We're not going to give you moon boy maths. Normal advice. Ready?
Yep, I think our TA today was pretty reasonable. I think we gave,
Our
we
TA
gave
was
good
good today.
reasons, because some people, they draw a line, it was really confusing, they go really fast, you know, what's happened? They go, yeah, it's going to go up. Yeah, that's it. No, they need, you know, I feel like I think we spend a strong amount of time and a lot of emphasis on actually just explaining to you guys watching why we think, not just showing you the chart, why we think it's going to go up, and explaining it and try to give you guys as much evidence as why we you know, to make the best financial decision you can, not financial advice. You know what we said. Anyway, wait,
Which one's next? I forgot where we're up to.
trick or treat. There we go.
Trick or treat.
Grab that.
Is this the Elon Musk one?
Yes, Elon Musk.
So the trick or treat with this, do we know what the trick or treat is with this? We don't know. We have to decide between us. I tell you what we'll do at the end of this article. You can decide, and I'll decide whether this is a trick or a treat, and we'll ask you, the paying viewer, you're paying us with your time, whether you think this is a trick or treat.
Yeah.
And we have a massive, massive surprise for 13 lucky people at the end of the show, so don't go anywhere.
Elon Musk says X payments will eliminate need for bank account by end of 2024. Musk said that the app will handle money and securities, but made no mention of crypto. Twitter/X owner Elon Musk revealed new details of his planned payment services during an all-hands staff meeting, as reported by The Verge on October 26th. He said, he's stating, when I say payments, I actually mean someone else, someone's entire financial life. If it involves money, it'll be on our platforms. Basically, it means crypto.
Yeah.
Money or securities or whatever. So it's not just like I send $20 to my friend. I'm talking about like you won't need a bank account. Though Musk suggested that X will cover almost all areas of finance. It did not state that it will integrate new cryptocurrency features. Clearly just said if it involves money, I have it. So these guys are wrong.
I think the thing is with Elon Musk and this news article is, if you look at the code, which of course it's now on GitHub, isn't it? Yeah. If you look at the code, written in the code, it says cryptocurrency, and it's got X there. Yep. X doesn't mean there's going to be a token called. Actually, this is a very good point. If anybody tries to sell you a token called X, it's a scam. Yep. There is no coin called X, and Elon Musk has said multiple times there will not be a coin called X. The reason there's an X there, as you will know and I will know, is if he put Dogecoin or Doge in that box, it would have exploded.
Absolutely.
There would be a 760-foot Shiba Inu walking around the planet right now eating everybody because it would have blown the socks off crypto. Okay?
It would have blown up that hard, it would have become reality.
It would have.
Coins would have,
it would have materialised, wouldn't it? It would have. What's that thing that you say about things when you want to manifest? It would have manifested
in real life,
in real life. Anyway, sorry, I just wanted to interject there.
Though Elon Musk suggests that X will cover almost all areas of finance, however, the app already includes certain crypto features such as Bitcoin and Ethereum tipping and NFT profile picture support.
Absolutely.
Musk otherwise said the company is waiting on approvals for its payment features, said that this process should be complete in the coming months. X secured money services licenses in various US states in this summer, including in July and August. The company has obtained licenses in 9 states according to current data.
Yeah, right. Because he wants to be a, is it, what's it called?
Like a WeChat.
WeChat.
He said himself he wants to be WeChat, but which is great, if it's not been done and it's completely worked in the entirety of the area where it's being used, then I don't see why he shouldn't buy it again.
Pre-2020, he would have said all things to all men. Now he can't say that anymore, and I'm not going to go into the reasons why.
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. So, we're going to ask you, and you're going to be able to keep an eye on chat. Yeah. Do you think this is a trick or a treat? Do you think that Elon Musk and X, in the long term, in the next 4 or 5 years, do you think this is going to be a treat? Do you think it's going to benefit mankind? Or do you think it's a trick just for Elon Musk to make even more money than he has now? Is he going to be the first man alive, or woman for that matter, maybe he becomes a trans then? Do you think he could be the first person to be worth $1 trillion?
So I think there's people already worth that, but they're not on the form list.
They're not on the exactly.
Sally.
Exactly. So Brogan, Harry. I keep calling you Bro. I don't know why I keep calling.
You're my arch nemesis.
Why do I keep calling Harry?
He's Voldershort, and you're my enemy.
I am.
I hate you.
Yeah, exactly. Question is, one word answer. Is this a trick or a treat?
Trick.
This is a trick. So you think Elon Musk is doing this to maximise the amount of money he's worth, maximise how much he's worth. Okay, I'm going to say it's a treat. I think that what this is going to do is bank the unbanked, very similar to what Cardano is trying to do, and obviously Bitcoin with the Lightning Network is trying to do. And I think he's trying to fill that gap in all the people that have fallen through the grill. All the unbanked people will be able to use this over time, and I think this is a killer move because he's seen what crypto can do. We all know it's going to include crypto. I've not given a one-word answer, have I? I've just started ranting.
You've gone.
Treat. It's a treat. What does the audience say?
What do you guys think? Is he just trying to get your money, or is he actually trying to do good for the world? Do you want to describe? Because have you finished your explanation?
Yep.
Of what? Okay. Because I was saying, do we want to describe our reasoning?
I've done mine. You can describe yours.
Okay. Well, basically, if you're like, okay, you can include anything in this wallet, it's kind of insinuating that people are morons. It's kind of insinuating that whether it be your opinion or not, it's basically insinuating that he thinks the entire population of the Western world are complete idiots, and he's trying to benefit. He's like, oh, good guys, I'm going to try. Hope you guys put everything in Twitter. I don't think. I think. Obviously, it works different places, different faces, whatever. I don't care. It might work in one place. I don't think it will generally work in the Western. For me personally, the only way I can answer this is based off personal, because I'm a person who could possibly use this or not. I wouldn't want everything to be in the same place. I wouldn't want my social media usage, my content creation usage, my money. Don't want all this in the same place.
Yep.
I want my wallets so I can go there. I don't feel like I have to have everything in the same place.
Yep.
And one, that's not very secure. I don't like it being, because obviously it's, I don't like, obviously you have to have your traditional finance,
yep.
To actually spend money on anything. But I don't like the idea of having all my all my activities in the same place, which he can monitor and use against me. All my finances he'll own and use against, obviously it won't be him personally, but he will have this. So I don't think I wouldn't personally feel good about putting all my money on Twitter,
No.
given that I'm already giving him all my thoughts and feelings and my social media usage.
That's a really good
So,
argument against it.
Thank you.
So well done to you.
Thank you very much. What are people saying?
What does anybody say trick or treat? Has anybody?
Kishan said trick or treat, so I think he's a bit on the fence for that one. Let me just go back up. It's just skip me down. Where's it gone? The chat just moved, and now none of the comments are there. There we go.
All the chats.
Kishan said treat. Okay, so he's made his mind. He said treat.
I think it's treat.
That's either Solo Sky or Solo Ski. Said treat.
Solo Sky. I agree with you. Well done, Solo Sky. Thank you for coming.
Okay.
Also, don't forget, we remember
Yes.
all of your names. We're like elephants. Remember all of your names. Kishan, Addy, Crypto Mafia, Tariq. We know everybody's names. So if you do comment, we will give you a shout out.
Andre, you're smart. He said any USDT treats.
We are going to have our little giveaway. Now, what's the last article? Because we might skip it. What time is it?
I know. What tab's the right thing? There we go. It is. Oh, Valve and it's CS:GO NFT thing.
What time is it first? Let's work out the time.
We'd have to. It's 9 o'clock.
Oh, right. Okay. So we're going to skip the Valve article and go straight to the quiz.
Yeah.
Now, we are going to say goodbye to some of our viewers.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us. For those of you that are leaving us tonight, we will be back at 11 o'clock Central European Time tomorrow morning. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.